Hi guys, welcome, and today I'd like to talk about camera lenses, these things, because many people ask me which camera do you use, what type of lenses, what equipment is good, and why. At this moment I use two cameras. First is DSLR, and the second is camera in my phone, which I use Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which is a pretty good front camera and back camera, so I use this in a moments when it's not possible to use a big camera, for example, when I don't have a hand to handle this, or I'm in a situation when I just can't use a big camera, so it's pretty simple. And about the big camera, I use Sony Alpha A58, which is exactly this model A58, which is pretty nice camera. Of course, I think about changing to some bigger camera, but this is pretty nice, pretty good DSLR A58. And I have 4 lenses to this camera. First lens is this, which is mounted right now. It's Minolta 28mm f2.8. It's a full frame lens. Minolta AF 28mm with f2.8, as you can see here. Really good lens, wide lens, which I use to record vlogs in a city, so I see very wide. And with the light 2.8, it's also really good lens to record in a night, so it's really good lens for a night. 2.8 is really good, and yeah, it was not very expensive, so it's a really good lens. 28 record in a city and record also in a night. Then I have a standard lens, because the standard lens is Minolta 3580 to 80 with a light light is from 4 to 5.6, so it's much darker than this 28, from 4 to 5.6, but you can zoom, and it's a pretty nice in a day, pretty nice, because 35mm is like a human see, like a normal person see. That's a 35mm. 80mm is a little zoom, but it's dark, so in a day it's okay, but if I want wider I need 28mm, because I from 2.8 I can make it a little darker, but I can make it lighter, but I can make it darker. But if I want to use in a night, this will be too dark. I need to use this second one. So this is the two lenses I use to record a video, mostly. I have also 2 other lenses that are mostly for photography. Sometimes I use these lenses to I use these other lenses to record videos, but they are mostly for photography. First is a telelens 80 to 200. You can see it's 80 to 200 with a light 4.5 to 5.6, so it's dark, but I use this in a day if I want to make a really good zoom. So as you can see, you can make like this, and then using this, and now it's set up to 80 because it's closed, but you can make this really long to make zooms and record videos. So for example of planes or something which is far away, you stand far away in a day, you have a really good sun, and you can from a long distance make some videos. So it's also a really nice lens. So it's the number 3. Yeah, how to close this. And the lens now, the last lens number 4, it's AF Minolta AF 50mm lens with a really very good light, because this is 1.7. You can see this 1.7 Minolta AF 50mm with 50mm with f1.7. This is a common lens to make portraits, to make photos of a face or a person. It's not telelens like 80, but it's good portrait lens. I don't use this mostly for videos. I use sometimes, but it's a really good lens. It's a very light lens. It's even lighter than this white lens, 2.8. So I use 2.8 in the night. But sometimes, if I want to make videos and make a little zoom, or see someone's face, or make some details of the building or details on a place, I can use also this 50mm, which is really good. So I don't have to use this 3580 with medium settings with up to 50mm, because there will be a light f5, so in the night it will be completely too dark. In the night, if I will need to use a 50mm, I don't have to use this standard lens. I can use this 50mm with the light 1.7, and it will be much better. You can see even inside how beautiful it looks. Usually this type of lenses, like with f under 3, like 2.8, 1.8, 1.7, even 1.4, are very expensive lenses. So if you are able to use this, buy this as used one, is much better option. The thing is that all these 4 lenses are full frame lenses, even when my camera has a sensor APS-C. I use a full frame lenses. First thing is they have a much better quality, because APS-C lenses, called DT lenses, are digital lenses for APS-C sensors, are usually less quality, because manufacturers, factories made this as something for beginners. Full frame lenses have a much better quality, and if you will want to use this with a full frame camera, for example, you will land from some friend, and someone will borrow your camera full frame, and then you can use your own lenses with this full frame camera, or you can land in some places in a city, in some companies, then you can use your own lenses. They're very good quality lenses. They are much better than kit lenses. They are made from a metal and glass, not from a plastic. Fantastic. So they have really good quality. But it's not all equipment. I have also an external microphone. This type microphone, exactly, this is Pro Sound microphone. You can set up this as a as you can see in a 2 configuration, and connect with a cable to mic input in your DSLR. You have a standard connector when you can connect this to the top of any DSLR, because you have a standard flash gun connector, and you can also connect this to a tripod, because you see this is also tripod connector, so you can use this also on a standard tripod. So if you want to put it directly far away from a camera, put camera on one tripod, this you can put on a second tripod, or you can put on the top of the camera. So it's really good, and it was an offer. I remember in December I bought this in Mapping. Pretty nice external mic. Quality really similar to a Rode Mic Pro, but much cheaper. So that's this thing. And the last thing, very important, batteries. I had one battery with which was with camera, but I also have another 4 batteries, so completely I have 5 batteries. And that's the replacement batteries, compatible with the original one. But good thing about A58 is that they use the same type of batteries as A65, A77 and A99, and I think some other, but I don't remember exactly these mirrorless cameras. But from a DSLR they use the same as 65, 77 and 99, so even if you will change camera, you can still use your batteries, especially if you have a lot of them. So they are really good. You can charge them on a standard charger. The important thing is, if you buy a batteries, always check on the camera if it's working. Just for example, this is many replacement works with Sony DSLRs, but if you will have a replacement made by Duracell, it will never work. Once I bought this, but I checked before paying in a store if it will work, and I've seen incompatible battery. The thing is that Sony cameras need to have 3 pins here, and they need communication with a chip inside the battery. So if something will be wrong, there will be no certificate, or something will be wrong, the replacement battery cannot work. So Duracell never works. Other types usually works, but always check each item. Even I know that S-Man works very good, but every time I bought battery, I checked, pointed to the camera and I checked if it works. Because I don't want a situation that will be one item with some manufacturer problems that will not work. So it's a very important. Of course, I have a charger to batteries, a power adapter, because I have a standard table to a charger with a standard plug. So I need a power adapter, but everything works really great. So we have an answer which type of camera I use and why. Why DSLR? Because it gives you much better quality than all other types of cameras, so it's pretty well. And why Sony? Because the autofocus for me was the best, and it's the best. Okay, with a Nikon and Canon you can choose much more lenses, but this is compatible with Minolta lenses, and autofocus is pretty good, so this is the reason I've decided to use a Sony. So thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye. Guys, big thank you to all people, all viewers and subscribers who don't use any AdBlock software. Also really big thank you to all people who support us economically, directly by PayPal or Patreon. Without you, making these videos will not be possible. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.